Alright, NextGenWalkthroughs.com, Bayonetta. This is the final part of the Prologue level of the game.
And you're fighting on the wing of an airplane?
Exactly.
And none of the propellers are spinning. That doesn't seem good.
Because you're in constant witch time. But these cat things are also moving in witch time. So you can't get a leg up on them by dodging them. And you have to do 3 torture attacks, so that means you have to fill up your magic bar 3 times.
Okay, so... Okay, so...
And then that's a torture check right there.
Cool. Now, later on in the game, does it say you have to get 3 torture attacks in this boss fight, or is it just because it's a prologue?
It's because it's a prologue. But on hard and insane climax, this is one of the hardest parts of the game because you don't have any items yet. You don't have any moves yet. You've basically just started the game fresh. And you're fighting 2 of the hardest enemies.
Well, except that
constantly.
You started a fresh save file.
Right.
So, if you
weren't going for this insane challenge that I'm giving myself...
Right.
Yeah.
So, did you try the multiple climax or whatever it's called mode with your previous save file?
No. I did not.
Okay.
I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. I just would have had more health.
And items.
And a couple extra moves, yeah. Right.
Alright. I'm just curious, because,
yeah.
I mean, this comes up a lot, actually, more often than you'd think on games that have unlockable difficulties where you can carry items over. And even though I didn't finish my Mass Effect 1 guide, I did record the entire thing. 2 unlockable difficulties, same story, you can carry over items. And I beat the game on the hardest difficulty with a fresh save file relatively easily.
Okay.
But, what other games have done that? Anyway, but we do that because someone who's stuck on the default difficulty might not necessarily have these crazy moves that you unlock at the end of the game that you're bringing into the prologue.
Right. In my opinion, if I do this guide on hard with a fresh save, that's going to be more helpful to most people than if I do it with an uncleaved save file on the hardest. Right. Because at least I'm in the same boat as people playing on normal.
Right. Exactly. Except the enemies, what is the difference between normal and hard?
There's, when you see angels on normal, there'll be these cat things on hard.
Oh.
So the enemies are different. They're harder enemies. They're harder to kill. They do more damage to you. It's everything that could be harder is harder. And then in non-stop climax, you can't do witch time. So it's just you don't get a break.
Right.
With witch time, it's 3 seconds where you're I can just get a few attacks in.
Right. You can take a breath and just unload on those things for a bit.
So during this part, when you kill one of these guys, a little butterfly and some rings will be in their dead bodies. The butterfly will fill up your magic bar by half, so you want to get that if possible.
And the magic bar is the nuggets?
Yeah, and full nuggets means you can do a torture attack, which is what I'm doing here. And every time you get hurt, your magic goes to 0.
Oh,
so this part took me probably at least an hour to record just this part.
Wow.
I tried at least 20 times, I think.
Wow.
It was pretty frustrating.
And it's time, too. Does that become an issue?
It actually has. I've ran out of time.
Wow. So it looks like these guys still have quite a bit of health left, and we got a minute.
Right. So my strategy is stay away from them as much as possible. Use my gun, which is X, as much as possible. Be in the air shooting is the least likely place to get hit.
Wow, okay.
So there's one of those butterflies, and you see my magic shot up.
Nice. So now you're close to getting torture.
So I'm just oh my god. Please don't get hit. We got 1 nugget left, and then I'll be done with this stupid part. But after this, the really challenging parts in this game are parts where you can't use witch time, and you can't use items. So,
which is right here.
Yeah, and it happens again.
Oh.
So,
spoilers.
Not really. But yeah, all right,
You got a silver medal.
on to chapter 1.